Hello everyone. So there's no recording from today's meditation class, except for this one. Today we watched a Dharma talk by Jack Kornfield called The Most Basic Truths Gateway to Freedom Dharma Talk. And that can be found, and I can put the link in the comments. That can be found at, it was actually on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and look up Jack Kornfield, Kornfield, you'll find that talk that is The Most Basic Truths, Gateways to Freedom. It's from a couple of years ago, maybe even 4 years ago now. Let's see. 2 years ago, and it's so relevant and perfect. And if you haven't heard Jack speak, then I highly recommend today being your first day. And what he shares, the wisdom, the way that he tells stories, he's such a beautiful, beautiful teacher. And he's in that same circuit as Ram Dass and Sharon Salzberg and Krishna Das, and they all did their travels to India around the same time, and some took a Buddhist path, some took a Bhakti path. They all took some forms of Buddhist path to learn about meditation and enlightenment and different things. So Jack is one of them. So I highly recommend finding that on YouTube. Type in Jack Kornfield, subscribe to his page, look for that talk, The Most Basic Truths, Gateways to Freedom Dharma Talk. Take a listen. We got about 20 minutes in today. Then after that, we meditated on Emory Hall, Emoryhall, her album Rivers, maybe? Let me look that up for you. Very beautiful album. Poetry, really. Her husband, Trevor Hall, created the music around the poetry. Made of Rivers. So Emory Hall, Made of Rivers. You can find that probably on YouTube or whatever music platform you listen to. And we meditated to the whole album, which I think is 25 or so minutes. That's what we did today. And it was really wonderful. It was something that I personally needed to just be together in community and to be led. And Jack Kornfield, I was trying to actually find the Dharma talk that he gave, I think it was last night, and I was unable to. I was interested in the topic of that, but I was unable to find the recording of that already. But then came across this one, and it actually matched up perfect, because before we listened to the first 20 minutes of it, we had a little discussion about the topics of, world topics, what's going on politically, how things are affecting us, and without knowing, of course, the way everything goes, he touched on those things and how to approach them from the mindset of the practices, right, which is impermanence, right, embracing the nature of impermanence, that everything changes, and that simultaneously there's always suffering, everything changes, and there's nature, there's the beauty of nature all around us. There's beautiful things in life all the time. And to sort of back up a little bit and leave some space for what is to be revealed personally in your life and in any environment, in any climate, whatever tempo you're in, is to breathe, right? To find that gap, not always needing to fill because we feel uncomfortable or we don't have answers or we're confused. but just to be in the space that exists and then allow what is to come to open naturally. So he tells beautiful stories about that, really. We were in tears, we laughed. I mean, he is a beautiful storyteller. So let me know how all that goes. And then the meditation. Allow yourself to absorb the essence of her words, the impact, and just being in that space, the spaciousness around that. So that's what we did today. I hope that you do that practice on your own. Listen and then meditate. Take an hour. Really, yeah, I guess it ends up being about 45 minutes because we chatted for a little bit first and I didn't record that. And so Tuesdays now at 7:50 in the morning, I'm there leading some format. And Thursday evenings at 6, Josh is there at Joy Karuna leading some format. We'll do our best to record everything. There's a lot of open meditation time, which means it's self-led. You go sign up on the schedule if you're a member, and the door will be open, or you'll get instructions on how to open the door. And you can take that time to meditate, journal, just have some nice, silent, quiet time for yourself to reflect, to get into that spaciousness that I was just talking about. And then as time goes by, you'll be seeing different things on the schedule. This new adjustment is allowing us to make space for community, right? So we don't have this huge, solid schedule, of however many days a week. Instead, a couple days a week, some self-led stuff, and then, maybe monthly things, activities where we get together in Sangha, in community. So I look forward to it. We look forward to it. Of course, the mission is spreading joy and compassion and these teachings, these truths, these wisdom teachings, as far as we can, developing our retreat center in Tennessee with the goal that we're able to offer one low cost or free retreat every year to our members and beyond. At least one of those, maybe two. So we appreciate your continued support, and of course we ask that you share in this. Anybody can donate. They don't have to become a member. It can be a one-time donation. All the donation go towards the building of the retreat center and everything that we're doing here, so that way we can offer free events so anyone can come and experience this, right? It doesn't have to be something that is unapproachable or unaffordable, right? We want everyone to be able to experience this, and I'm finally organizing my thoughts around the website and the offerings that I'll be building and that we'll be building on the website. I know Josh wants to have a regular blog, and I have a lot of things that I want to add here that aren't necessarily exactly about Buddhism or yoga, but they are rooted in it because that's my foundation. So we have a library of things for you to choose from, right? And to just be able to touch that place within yourself that is compassion, right? We are friends of compassion. So thank you for listening. Enjoy that process today with Jack Kornfield and Emory Hall. Like I said, let me know how it goes, and share the love. Namaste.